Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. And we are heading over to Boggy Swamp. But we're gonna stop by the gambler first to pay him his money, that he will probably lose very shortly after. I mean, I know one of the things he can say when you're near him is that, like, I bet no one could beat that monster that we're clearly gonna have to fight later, so he's probably losing that bet.
Oh, great moves, kid! I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
So yeah, that's our power cell for winning that time challenge. And now we'll pay him his Precursor orbs as well.
Oh, yeah! These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell I promised.
Anyways, let's head down, and Boggy Swamp is right over there. And here it is. This, similar to the Lost Precursor City, this level is also very linear. But unlike that one, we will actually be getting everything in this level on our first run through.
Wow! You can shoot fireballs when you're powered up with Yellow Eco.
Yep, so Yellow Eco equals fireballs. We still haven't run into Red Eco. We were supposed to run into it way back in Misty Island, but we didn't go to that part. Anyways, the fireballs from the Yellow Eco can be done in third person or first person. Either way works. So that cave there is the end of the level. We could get there with a simple long jump, but we're gonna do things properly. So yeah, those fireballs are good at breaking stuff that you can't break normally. Including Dark Eco boxes and steel crates. Dark Eco boxes which would normally hurt you, and steel crates which would normally be indestructible. So we got rid of those enemies that were just hanging out, flying there. Falling into this muck here would hurt us, so you might be wondering, how do you get those Precursor orbs without getting hurt? Well, remember, when you have blue Eco, stuff is drawn to you. Also, we can use this Precursor launcher here now. This is a type of Precursor launcher that you don't have control over. There are some Precursor launchers where you can freely move once you jump, but this is the kind where you cannot freely move. It sends you to a set location. Anyways, let's get some fire. So we can destroy that nest of infinitely spawning rats. But yeah, you may have seen earlier, we were swinging on these poles, which is pretty cool. And depending on the point you let go of the pole will determine what kind of jump you do. So, you know, if you end with it up high, you'll do like a high jump. If you end with it forward, you'll jump forward. And if you end it anywhere else, you'll just drop down. So there's a lot of bad stuff here that we do not want to mess with. So Let's go get some yellow eco. Oh, there's some yellow eco in there. I didn't think I had to go way back there before. Anyways, you break that rock and you get a whole vent of yellow eco, which is nice. And then you can use that to destroy these nests. And more than just the nests, actually. Because if you look up here, that rock is attached to that big zeppelin that we need to get rid of. So our mission from Samos is to break the tethers that are keeping that big dirigible blimp zeppelin thing tied down to here, because they're trying to use the bad guys are trying to use that zeppelin to pull something out of the swamp.
Did you see that? Only 3 more tethers to go.
So when one of these platforms goes down from weight, the other one pops up. So we're gonna have to use that to our advantage. And there we go, we got everything. So let's move on. Like I said, this is a very linear level, so as long as you know where the dead ends are, this level shouldn't pose too much of a problem when it comes to finding things. Here we can use another one of these. Leading us to some stuff, like I think we got a scout fly here. And we just jump on back and continue on through the level. Now here, what you want to do, so that platform in the middle sinks when you stand on it. So you want to get this yellow eco, destroy these otherwise indestructible boxes, then grab the blue eco so it pulls in all of these precursor orbs. Want to jump high on this one so we collect our precursor orbs. And yeah, we get some nice platforming here with the pole swinging. And you need a high jump there in order to get up. And hey, here's another tether for us to destroy, as well as that frog, which has a tongue like a tether. It will grab you with it.
Wow! Only 2 more tethers.
If one of those frogs grabs you with their tongue, you've gotta, like, spin to break free. And by spin, I don't mean run around in circles, I mean use this move. So this is the way forward there. So these 2 paths just connect to each other and they're a bit of a loop. So let's check that out first. We'll break those while we have the yellow eco. And I guess these while we're at it. Sure, let's go this way. And that's everything on that little tiny loop. And we're a good ways into this level at this point. Break that rock and those dark eco boxes. We could have gone around the dark eco boxes just by going to the side here. But we've got a couple precursor launchers here, so let's make sure we use them both. Starting with this one.
Look out, Jack! It's an ambush!
So yeah, we have an ambush. There's a bunch of enemies after us. We can sort of see the thing that the Zeppelin is trying to pull out of the muck. But let's get a better look at that, you know. Once we're safe. And there we go, we're safe. So let's take a look at that. Looks like something Precursor. And now we jumped back, but this is not the Precursor launcher we jumped from, so let's use that one too. Especially since it has all these orbs here.
Break the tongue's grip!
That frog tried to get me. He failed, but the rat got me.
Did you let my feet?
So as you see, we've got another tether to break right in here. In this little hidden spot, so let's get this while we're here.
That dirigible's barely hanging on! Let
I didn't mean to skip that line, but, you know, he's just saying, oh, go get the final tether. I'm upset that I accidentally skipped it. I always try to let the dialogue play.
Run away, Jack!
It's easy to accidentally skip lines, though. Like, if you just die at the wrong time, you'll skip a line. That already happened when I died from a dark eco box and we didn't get the full line. Anyways, there's our Flut friend.
There's the Flut!
So let's use our little buddy here. There's brambles there, duly noted. So yeah, our Flut can break that stuff. We can't bring them back further. But the Flut's biggest strengths are its jumps. Also, it can go into this dangerous stuff, no problem. And now our Flut friend can shoot fire, which is pretty amazing. It's completely unnecessary as well. Anyway, so let's just hop around these platforms until we get what we came here for. Which would be this.
Good work! Aren't you guys happy you saved our little Flut friend? She may come in handy again sometime. Now, go back to the trans pad, and I'll bring her home.
And we even got a nice victory animation with the Flut. We've got some guy here, which we'll see in a bit. I kinda wanna go this way first. Just so that it's easier to get all this stuff. That rat almost killed me. Because, like, we could do it with the yellow eco and the blue eco and all that, but it's easier to just do it with the Flut. Anyways, let's keep on going. We returned our Flut. Now we have to actually navigate these parts. Thankfully, we had more than enough fire to take care of those nests. Yeah, there's just some docks out here for no real reason. It always makes me think there's gonna be something there because, like, of that a few parts in Rayman 2 where there's like a cage on a dock. Yeah, you also can't take the Flut through here. But anyways, let's talk to this guy.
Howdy, friends. Enjoying my beautiful swamp? I own these here parts. Everything that doesn't sink into the mud, that is.
Judging by the smell, I'd wager your bathtub sank in the mud long ago.
What's a bathtub? Anyway, I got bigger problems now. Seems some nasty lurker varmints are grousing about, snatching everything they can get their grubby little paws on, and scaring away my pet hip hog, Farley. He's been missing for nigh on to a coon's age. I've been putting out his favorite snack. Those ornery swamp rats keep stealing them. If you could keep those pesky critters away long enough, I just know Farley will smell them vitals and come back. Will you help me out?
Nah.
Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
But seriously, though.
Oh, y'all back to help stop them rats? Good. Those rats will be back any time. Shoot all them rats. Keep them from eating at least one of them snacks.
We're not gonna leave this guy without his pet. Okay, so I can only aim left and right now. I can't aim upward. My fireballs just go straight forward. So we gotta make sure that these rats don't get any of these snacks or else we lose. And there's a few waves of rats.
Get some! Get some! Get some! Get some!
Can be a bit tricky if you don't know what you're doing, but I know what I'm doing. Thankfully, my fireballs just kind of weave around the wooden posts. Yeah, not too difficult.
Well, fry my hide! You sure know how to shoot! Thanks a heap for the help.
And as we see, his pet hip-hog Farthy came back to him. Look at that guy. It's nasty, but cute. Anyways, moving on. We are just about at the end of this stage. Basically, all we have left is the road home. That's pretty much it. Is there anything under this that's of use? No, we're just getting rid of the rats. That's fine by me. Stop blocking my shots. I've got stuff to shoot out here. So yeah, there's another one of those pointless docks, and we also just got all the scout flies. The last tether is pretty close by. Let's just break those boxes there while we've got our yellow eco. Then pull them in with the blue eco. And there it is. There's the last tether.
Jack. Your uncle would be proud. That was a giant arm from a Precursor robot. I've never seen one in such good condition. I can't imagine what the lurkers wanted with it, but we sure didn't want them to get it. If you keep this success up, nah, you'll still fall short of hero. But keep trying. It's endearing.
So yeah, we got some lore there. Not only are they trying to open the dark eco silos like we saw at Misty Island, they're also trying to get parts for a Precursor robot. Specifically, they were trying to pull up an arm. So that's all very interesting. Also, that big dirigible, Zeppelin, whatever you want to call it, that could be seen from far away, but now it's gone. So we basically just took a landmark off the map. Anyways, if we get rid of this nest, we can get more yellow eco here. And we can break all the stuff on our way here. And that's Boggy Swamp 100% complete. Got all the Precursor orbs, ride the Flut, protect Farthy's snacks, defeat the lurker ambush, break the tethers to the Zeppelin, 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 and free 7 scout flies. So that gives us 44 power cells. And we have more than enough Precursor orbs to buy another power cell to get to the 45 that we need. So I guess while we're at it, let's go and finish Sandover Village. I mean, we could buy one here. And maybe we should, just to save time. Well, I mean, we're not going to be getting to the next area in this video anyways. And it'd just feel good to be able to say we have another area done, you know? Although, you know, I might be going back to the earlier areas pretty soon. So, let's just buy one from here.
Here is another power cell for your quest.
Now Kira should have moved, but I don't think either Kira or Samos had something to say. Yeah, they just don't talk to you at this point. So I guess we'll go see Kira. This cutscene will probably be the last thing we do in this video.
Great! You have the cells for the machine. They ought to provide enough power to lift that boulder. There we go. Now be careful facing that monster lurker at the top.
Wait! I'll stay here and protect Kira. Jack, I think you're ready to handle that monster without me.
Oh, really heroic of you.
So yeah, that is that. This levitator is now lifting this boulder forever. It's never gonna drop it. And we will be going up there and fighting that monster. His name is Claw, by the way. We're gonna be fighting Claw in the next video. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.